Oh, namaste, friends. नमस्ते मित्रों, क्या हाल है? सब ठीक ठाक है वहाँ? तुम्हारे गांव का नाम क्या छू? तुम्हारा गांव का नाम क्या हो? Namaste. Yes, I am Pahadi David, Mountain David, from England and Australia. I call myself Pahadi David क्योंकि मैं बहुत साल रहा Himalaya man, Nepal or India. So I call myself Mountain David. I've lived half of my lifetime in the Himalayas. Thanks for coming. Indian greeting, namaste and swagatam to you. And please send some messages, send some talk, some texts. Please talk to us. Talk to everybody here on the live stream. Talk to everybody. Show us a little who you are, who you are, where you're living, are you working, studying, what languages do you speak there? All these sorts of things. Share something of yourself on this live stream. There's no danger to you. If you're using a YouTube ID, not your real name, what's the danger to you? Hi, Sam. Nice to see your nice name. That was very nice again last night. Some nice, deeper dialogues last night on Rosie Burgundy's live stream. Yeah, Rosie Burgundy. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Her live stream is, I think, equal to the best late night live stream. A lovely, warm, pink spot, lovely candle, warm, talking softly, magnetic voice, no art, no politics, no religion, no British colonial era, blah, 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 blah. Lovely live stream. Hi there, who's this name? Kanwali? Oh, hey, how are you? Hi there, Kanwal, Rahil Kanwal. Rahil Kanwal, namaste, namaste, Rahil. How are you today? Are you fine? Good, shabash. And Kanwal, Rahil, is it your first time on our live stream? Is it your first time? Namaste, swagatam to you. Aap kaise ho? Sab theek thaak hai? Aapka atta patta kahan ho? Tushar Singh Bishta. Hi there, Tushar. Namaste. Kaise ho? Aapko swagatam, swagatam. Namaste. Hey, thank you. Good, good, good. Thanks, Kanwal. Please stay for some time if you can. And you're from Pakistan. Very nice. Salam, salam. Shabash, namaste. Shabash. Letty. Hi, Letty. I'm doing fine, thanks, Letty. How are you? Letty, is it your first time on our live stream? Nice to see your name. Tushar Singh. Namaste to you, Tushar Singh Bishta. Aap kaise ho? Sab theek thaak hai? Kaise ho? I, Tushar Singh, originally from England. I was born in 1949. 1949, yeah? And born in England, lived in Australia for a long time. And my name, Pahadi David, Mountain David. I have lived coming and going. I've lived half of my lifetime in Nepal and India, so I call myself Pahadi David, Mountain David. Oh, Sham, Liti Choka, Kahalo, Kahalo, Liti Choka. Acha Lalu ka swasta kaisa hai aaj ka Lalu. Jinda hai, mar gaya Lalu yat are. Nitish Kumar, ay Baba. Letty from Hawaii, in the USA. Wow, very nice. Letty, you are the first person since 8 months, the first person on this live stream from Hawaii. Wow, 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 wow. I'm just busy for 3 minutes. I'll be back I'm very nearby. I'll be back in 2 minutes, okay? We talk on all subjects on this live stream. We talk on all subjects without fear. Yeah. You can say whatever you like. But we must not enter the area where we are attacking each other or insulting. We don't accept that, but you can talk on all subjects. All subjects. Shabash. Shabash. Letty from Hawaii. Letty's the first person from Hawaii, USA, on this live stream. And Letty, listen to this. Maybe you don't know this. In Hindi language over here, Letty, Hawaii means by air. Hawa means wind or air, and Hawaii is the adjective meaning by air. By air. Hi, Rahil Kanwal. Namaste. Nice to see you from Pakistan. We always welcome fellow viewers from Pakistan, Rahil. Rahil, which आपका शहर का नाम कौन सा है? बताइए, शहर का नाम? Bihari. Lalu Yadav's having fever, is he? मर जाएगा शायद? जिंदा रहेगा? मर जा... Eh? Fariz, nice to see your name, Fariz. Kaka, something. Fariz, namaste and salam to you. You like my video? Thank you. Yes, Fariz, since 3, 4, 5 years, I have made many videos. I'm making more. Currently, problem with editing, so I'm making less videos, but I have plenty of old ones. Bihari Sam is saying Pakistan is a beautiful place. Fariz, where are you from? Where's your home? Please tell us if you like, yes? Acha lalu. Tub tuk. Tub tuk samose ma alu rahega me bhi rahunga. Tub tuk samose ma alu rahega me rahunga. Koi shak nahi hai. Koch koch koch. Gitch 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 gitch. Ha ha. Sam, Lalu has once again committed the fodder scam. How many more times? Ah, that's nice, Raheel. You love your country. That's very good. You love your country. Wow, wow, wow. Which city do you live in, Raheel? Fariz, I don't understand that K-A-K-A-A. Is that Kazakhstan? Kazakhstan, maybe, one country. Hey, Sam, do you like when I talk like that? Tub tuk samose ma alu rahega, koi shak nahi hai, मैं भी रहूंगा, भगवान कसम रहूंगा, ईमानदार रहूंगा. Tera baap, eh? Tera baap. Hmm? Oh, Nitish ki kaswasta kaisa hai, theek hai? Wo 108 बरस तक रहेगा सैम कोई शक नहीं है नीतीश 108 रहेगा कम से कम. Islamabad, I see. Sometimes, Raheel, we have some viewers from Pakistan since 8 months. Since 8 months, 7 different viewers from Pakistan. Raheel, Ahmad, hi Ahmad, how are you? Do you still love me? Platonic love, Ahmad. Platonic. 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 Oh, majak mat karo yaar. I'm ready to fight you. I'm ready to fight you, man. I'm ready. Ready. Hey? Mera baap. Hey? Mera mora. Mera apna mora sharabi baap. Hey? Lalu versus Nitish. Oh, thanks. Very nice. Nice reply, Ahmad. Platonic. Yeah, platonic. Platonic. No playing games. I like that answer. I like that answer. Bihari. Fodder scam. Lalu Yadav. 500 crore. That's old news. नहीं तो फिर जेल में रहेगा जेल में मर जाएगा शायद जेल में वो पुरानी समाचार है सैम कोई नया कोई नया मामला है hmm. Thanks, Rakshit. Namaste, Rakshit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Rakshit. Man, my right-hand man, my unofficial munchie. There it is. It's pinned now. Wow. As long as there is potato in samosa, Lalu will remain in Bihar. Hey, Baba. The world's greatest rail minister. Remember that? The world's greatest rail minister. He surely cheated in his exams, Sam. He surely cheated in his exams. Eh, that man, eh? No doubt about it. Wow. Ahmad, still thinking of moving to United Kingdom, are you? Wow, is the passport ready? Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Ahmad, seriously, I left England when I was 11. I never returned to England. I like to think of myself much more as Australian. I'm much more in my heart and mind Australian, and even 30-40% Himalayan also. Yeah. Bihari, Sam, he's a Muslim watcher. Ahmad, he's a Muslim watcher. He watches the safety of Muslims all over the planet, and he said Birmingham is safe. They have a very good football team also. You can live in Birmingham, work there, feel safe, and you can go every weekend and watch Birmingham playing soccer, football. I'm sure there are plenty of tandoori roti restaurants there. I'm sure in Birmingham, plenty of tandoori roti restaurants. You can get palak paneer, tandoori roti, dal bhat. Dal bhat, you can get 24 hours a day there. Ah, Milega, Chorby's gone to Milega, Birmingham, ma. Ahmad, London is also safe but expensive, I see. I think you have some friends living in the UK. Do you, Ahmad? You have some friends living there? That you talk to them regularly? Updates, yeah? Shiv Trisul is a little bit leaning on the one side. Let's adjust it, yeah? Oh. There you are. Sam Bihari says, David, I want to visit the Fergana Valley, Uzbekistan. I heard it's heaven. Well, let's go next week. Maybe we can arrange marriages for both of us there, Sam. You can marry a young, 30-year young Uzbeki woman, huh? Looking just like Shaira, eh? Looking just like Shaira. And I'll marry a 65-year Vidua, yeah. Ah, widow, eh? Oh, I see, Ahmad, you've got a cousin in London. That's nice. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I wonder, can I get millet biscuits there, Sam Bihari? Can I get ragi ki biscuit milega wahan? Fergana, Mergana Valley, Uzbekistan. We have many heavenly valleys in the Himalayas also, Sam. Many heavenly valleys. Away from the towns, away from the kutch and much art. Yeah. Many heavenly valleys in the Himalayas from Bhutan, Sikkim, West Bengal, Nepal, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, Kashmir, Pakistan, yeah. I see, Ahmad, you've got another cousin in Australia who is a chef and has a Chinese wife. Very nice. Wow, wow, wow. So that's mixed marriage, yeah? Indian and Chinese. Very nice. Beautiful. That's called progress. Interracial marriages. Progress, progress. Shabash Ahmad ji, kya baat hai? Ahmad, have you been to Blackpool, David? It's cheap and many hotels are inhabited by the immigrants, I see. They got a very famous football team there also, Blackpool, yeah. No, I left England when I was 11, Ahmad. I left England completely when I was 11. And actually, when I was a young boy, I didn't travel much around England. Sam Bihari, Madam Shaira, thank you, Shaira, appears in your dreams as a fairy and scolds me, does she? Oh, she doesn't hit you on the face, does she? Oh, वो बहुत ही पुरानी बात है यार बहुत ही पुरानी कहानी है वाह That was especially nice last night on Rosie's live stream, Sam, yeah? Huh? Nice feeling. Some nice heart-to-heart talking, heart-to-heart dialogues. Huh? Pahari pani hai, pahari pani, swachha pani hai. G. Holder, hi. Baba came early today. Father, namaste. G. Holder, nice to see your name again. Shabash, wah, wah, wah. Shabash. Ahmad saying to Bihari Babu, Sam, I am a chapari. Chapari. Recently, since 3 months, Holder, I've been doing this extra live stream from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Now I've short live streaming. I'm not live streaming after 9:30. I'm just streaming from say 6 o'clock to 9:30 and that's it. And then I'm having a nice rest, you know. Ahmed, chapari means, I don't know, does it mean servant? Servant? My Hindi is not so pure, but I see, Sam. Now that I've opened the subject up, feel free to talk about it. Now, Sam Bihari, everybody, this is a lovely, beautiful story, in short, that when Bihari Sam was a young boy in school, he had a lovely, lovely teacher. He never forgot her. And her name was Shira, Madam Shira. Sam says that she had a face just like an angel. Can you imagine that? Farishta Jaisa. Farishta ki chehra Jaisa. Bapri bap. And Sam also has regular, he meets Shira very regularly in honest, above the table dreams. He said that dreams are in colour. 2D or 3D? And so he still remembers Madam Shira very much. He's still very much attached to her. And in the dreams, Madam Shira is holding some files and books. She hits me on the head with them and then smiles. Can you imagine that? I can. Now, all right then. Ultra 3D, I can believe it. I can believe it, Sam. You've got a pretty lively imagination, haven't you? Yes. Wow, wow, wow. Never lose that imagination. Without a full imagination, a human being is only half alive. When we don't develop our imagination, we're only half alive. Oh, thanks, Pat. Yeah, I got some sunshine on the old body again today. Getting ready when I go down into the oven on Monday. I'll be going down from the Himalayan foothills down into the oven. So I'm just getting ready for it, you know. I'll have my hat. I'll have my hat. I'll have my mask. Oxygen tank. Only joking. Yes, yeah, no, I'm feeling quite well, Pat, quite well, and quite well. Nice to see your name again, Pat. It's getting colder there for you, and it's getting warmer here for us. Pat's from the land of the Queens in Australia, aka Queensland, and Pat comes very regularly onto this live stream. She's a very great supporter of mine. And Pat, let me know when you get the first snow on the snowy mountains, yeah? With El Nino active now, Pat, with El Nino active, in my knowledge, I feel quite possibly there'll be a minimum of snowfall on the snowy mountains in Southeast Australia this year. A minimum of snowfall. Ahmad says he has a 5G tower connection when he sleeps. Wow. Whew. Sahil Sehgal. Sahil Sehgal. Namaste, namaste to you, Sahil. Is it your first time on our live stream, Sahil? Is it your first time? Let me know. And Indian greeting, namaste, salam, and swagatam to you. Wow, wow, wow. I see Bihari Sam says, this is about his lovely real life when he was young in school. Teacher, Madam Shira. He never forgot her. She's still very much alive and well in his dreams, you know. I'll read that out. I'll read that out, Sam. Now, curious guy forever. Curious guy forever. Um, Fishy Man says, "Hi, David. Fishy Man, curious guy forever, who told me he has in his home one or two aquariums, like little glass cases where he keeps fish. Is that true, Fishy Man?" He says, "David, did you source some ice quality mangoes where you stay?" Ice quality mango. Oh, I'm not a big fruit eater, actually, Fishy Man. It's a weakness of mine. When I was younger, I used to eat a lot of fruit, but not now. But every day of the year, I eat 3 bananas with breakfast, you know? Fishy Man said today he made a mountain dish, kuddu leaves, pumpkin leaves. Pumpkin leaves, yes, yes, yes. It hasn't rained. Rained since a week in Rishikesh. Yeah, Fishy Man, since about 2 weeks, the experts say the monsoon, the Indian monsoon, has been blocked in one place, east of the East Nepal border, like around Sikkim, Bhutan, Bengal, yeah? And it blocked there, and there's a serious effect from, well, if you know about climate change, you know about El Nino and La Nina, right? Coming from the South Pacific. And they say that um, El Nino is very, very much alive and growing at the moment, very powerfully. El Nino system from the Pacific Ocean, and has been blocking the southwest monsoon. Yeah, that's what they say. Because as anybody who understands the climate, and everybody must know about El Nino and its sister system called La Nina, which originate from deep sea ocean currents in the Pacific Ocean. And when one system or the other is active, they can have huge effects all around the world. And Fishy Man, you probably know that as of 3 days before, until 3 days before, um, the weather department in India saying this month of June, the month of June and the early March, so there's a strong link there, you know. Now, I see in Bengal it's raining significantly since a few days ago, regularly. Well, maybe the monsoon is reviving east of the East Nepal border, yeah? I see, Fishy Man. In Kolkata you have 14 aquariums, in Rishikesh just 2. Well, I see. That's why you call yourself Fishy Man, yeah? Now, Sam Bihari has very, very colourful 3D dreams about a teacher called Shaira, Madam Shaira, from his childhood. He loved her very much, platonically, of course, platonically. And he said sometimes she used to hit him on the head with the hooks and then smile at him. And this is repeated in his very colourful, realistic dreams, you know. No need for you to get married, Sam. No need for you to get married, man. Believe me. नहीं, यदि आप शादी करोगे तो हमारी दोस्तापन खत्म हो जाएगा। यदि आप शादी करोगे हमारी दोस्तापन खत्म हो जाएगा. So Sam says in his dream, Shira appears huge, taller than 10 feet. Wow, that's a lot of woman. That is a lot of woman, Sam, 10 feet tall. You tried very hard to find her and roamed all over Bhagalpur, your birthplace, Bhagalpur in Bihar. You couldn't find her anywhere. Keep searching, man, keep searching, keep searching. That'll keep you busy for the rest of your life. Wah, wah, wah. Sam Bihari says, perhaps I won't be able to meet Shaira in this lifetime, but in the next. I just wish to meet her. It felt as though she had come from a world of fairies. Wah, wah, wah. Hi Anita, namaste, namaste to you. And I'll give your namaste and respect to Mamta Ki Ija. Okay? Wow, wow, wow. How are you, Anita? Are you back home in Sheraghat in Pittorgarh district, Uttarakhand? Are you there again now, back home? Wow, wow. Very little rain? Oh, Anita ki hunin wahan ajkal Sheraghat mein. Sheraghat ki bajar nan nan chu, nan nan bajar? Aha, wow, wow, wow. आजकल साड़ियों में मछली चन मच्छा कटुचन nan tul tul. Gajab, wow, wow, wow. Now Sam Bihari doing a serious search of his lovely, lovely angel-like teacher when he was in St. Teresa's Junior School in Bhagalpur. He contacted his old junior school recently, and the principal, sister colectomy. The nun said she had moved to Iran after getting married. Wow, that was a wise decision, moving to Iran. Yeah. Wow, wow. So still we have some viewers on this live stream. If there are any new viewers, any old viewers, please look at. I have many videos. Oh, excuse me. No, I'm not tired. I'm just yeah. I mean, I am tired and I'm not bored. Right? Yeah. Believe me. Um. Uh. You can look at this you can look at my channel. You can see many videos I have made since about 7 years before. 7 years before I started to make videos. You can see those, and currently I still make videos, but a small editing problem, so not many videos are coming these days, you know. I see, Anita. Very nice. Thank you. Sheraghat is doing well. Yes, it's a small town, but very old. I see. Wow. From the British period, is it? Is it so old? Oh, Anita Juaj me Kabuli Chana Kahalo Kabuli Chana Cholai or Parate or Malka Ki Dal. Shabash, Shabash Bihari Sam. Oh, Bombi Hari. Bombi Hari. Sahil Sehigal. You just came for 1 minute. Are you still here, Sahil? Oh, I got a lot of sunshine on the old body today. Ah, she was Muslim. Yeah, the name sounds like a Muslim name. Yeah, yeah. Well, so she's living in Iran now. They've got very good culture, I believe, in Iran. The like the Nagarpalika, Jila Panchayat work very well in Iran. The Nagarpalika always clean the towns up, do a good honest job, and the Jila Panchayat do good work in the towns, cleaning the towns up, maintenance, you know. Yeah. I see Anita Sheragad is from the British period, I see. Bihari Sam says you will go to Iran and search for her again. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Just make sure her husband's not there at the same time, yeah? Maybe you can take a drone and from a distance just check out her home, you know? Mm, mm. This is, again, I'm always telling this, the eastern window. You're looking here across the Kosi Valley. Kosi Valley, the river is down below. That comes from Corsani Super Top, which is 9,000 feet high. And below the top of Pinakeshwar, near the village, there's a beautiful waterfall called Rudradhari. Rudra means Lord Shiva. Then the river comes along, goes along the valley and reaches below Almora town, 50 kilometers from here by road. On this side, this window's looking to the south. Looking to the south, this window. Across the hills, there are towns like Ranikhet, Queensfield, Chorkutia, Dunagiri Mandir, local places called Kokochina, Pandukoli. They're Pahari names, mountain names, you know. On this side, directly in front of me, 3 kilometers by foot, is Corsani Main Market. Kathy, Hi Kathy, namaste, Kathy Anderson, who's coming now to our live stream since 3-4 months. Kathy, is it? Indian greeting, namaste to you, and welcome, swagatam, welcome to you, Kathy. Very nice to see your Name again on the screen, Kathy. Uh, did I see King Charles III ascending to the throne on September the 8th, 2022, following the passing of Queen Elizabeth II? No, I missed that, Kathy. I missed that. Yeah. How are you? You having a quiet spell, a bit of a free spell at the moment? What time is it at the moment in California, USA at the moment? Kathy, what time is it there? Yes, Kath. Yes, Pat McClenaghan from the land of the Queens in Australia. It's 7 p.m. here exactly. Yeah, we've got another 35 minutes of light here. Yeah, a couple of the kids and one of the sisters from the main house were just they they come down. We've got a little temple here, a little Shiva temple, and somebody comes down morning and evening, just does a little prayer there to and rings the bell, lights some incense, like that. Oh, Kathy, Kathy is in New York City, are you? I see. Have you been in New York City some time, Kathy? But you're originally from Fremont, California, are you? Is that right? Yes, Anita. Iran has a very old, proud culture. Very old, proud culture. An um, original Aryan culture. Yeah. Now I've just lost my camera. Uh-oh. Help, help. Oh, wait a minute. I know what to do. I know what to do. There we go. Yeah, Iran has a very old culture. One of the oldest cultures. Not the oldest, of course, the oldest. The oldest civilizations came from Africa, didn't we? Africa, um, several 100,000 years ago. But yeah, I understand that Iran means the land of Aryans. We're talking the old, beautiful, pure story of the Aryans, not the story about the Aryans that was twisted by the master barbarian Adolf. That's a different story, that. But yeah, very proud culture, and Donald Donald Trump thinks that bully he can bully Iran into submission, but he's very much mistaken there. I see, Anita, there was an Iranian blog about a woman called Taiba, very brave, strong lady. Wow. I see, Kathy. It's 9:30 a.m. in New York. I see. Hey, hi there, Harish. Devi Dutt. Yeah, I have many names here. Many names, Harish. Many names. Yes, Kathy, you do say that you have a deep connection with British history since your roots are connected to the British Palace. Oh, to the British Palace. Oh, well. I see. That's registering for the first time, the British Palace, yes. There was a time, Kathy, when some innocent humans believed that kings and queens were direct reincarnations of God. Remember those days? there were times before when innocent humans believed that kings and queens everywhere were direct reincarnations of God. Now, I do respect your beliefs there, Kathy. I do respect your beliefs. I do. I do. But on that subject of monarchies, we are certainly from very, very different ends of the spectrum. Very, very different ends of the spectrum. Yeah. They also call me Red Grandfather Lal Bashish. Bilmashish, you looted Africa. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Kathy, with your deep British roots. Deep British roots. Bilmashish, you looted Africa. Kathy, is she speaking to you with your very close British ancestry? Or is Bilmashish shouting at me, born in England? Bilmashish, I was born in 1949. The British left India in 1947. I'm not responsible. Hey, we could have an interesting night tonight. One or two people are sort of reviving the British colonial era, aren't they? Directly and indirectly. We could have a very, very interesting night here tonight. Hey, Pat, this might draw more viewers tonight. Harish, nice hair. Don't wear a cap. All right, I won't wear the cap. I'll keep my head uncovered just for you, Harish. Bill Mashish. Bill Mashish is obviously a very, very serious student of the various aspects. Now, stay here, Kathy. Stay here. This may get very interesting. And Kathy, I'm going to control myself tonight. I'm going to control my language, okay? Only for you, all right? You say you have connections with the British monarchy, and I'm very impressed by that. So I'm going to control my language, and I won't say the cunning British one more time. I won't say that, Kathy, okay? Ah, Bill Mashish, you looted Africa. Lumumba murderers. Oh, this is African history. This is African history. Um, Bill Mashish, obviously a very deep student of the British colonial era around the planet. Did the British do that, or was it the French, the Belgians, the Dutch, the Germans in Central Africa? Who did the Lumumba murders, Bill Mashish? Hey, Bill Mashish, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. We're going to have a lot of fun here. Hey, 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 sit back in your chairs, put on your crash helmet, tighten your seatbelt. Hey, got a nice cold beer or hot coffee? Hey, Bill Mashish, you left South Africa. You, Kathy, and you, David, left South Africa. No, 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 no. We're on the British side, Bill Mashish. Gee, we're on the British side. The cunning Dutch were in South Africa, weren't they? Who looted South Africa? Was it the Dutch or the... Who was it? Oh, that's right, Bihari, Persia, Parsiastan, yeah. Ah, that's nice to see you, Ashok. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, wow, wow. New boy. Yeah, Kathy, we come from different planets. We come from different planets, Kathy, as far as affinity and love and respect for the British monarchy goes. That's all I say respectfully. We come from very, very different planets. Wow, there are plenty of messages. Wow. Now, Chund, 800 AD, again promoting very proudly his Chund dynasty, 800 years old. Wow, that's something to be proud of, Chund. That is. Ashok. How to get handsome and silky hair just like me? Um, Head and Shoulders shampoo. Head and Shoulders shampoo. Every 5 days I shampoo my hair. Um, um, I don't put oil on it because it gets on my sleeping bag, you know. Um, I don't smoke and I don't drink. That's good for the hair. And I'm not married with kids and responsibilities and a wife, Ashok. That's also good for the hair. No tension. New boy. Hi, new boy. Namaste to you. How are you? Thanks for coming. Indian greeting. Namaste and swagatam to you. New boy says, sir, do you know World War II in Kohima? No, I don't know World War II in Kohima. I was born after World War II, new boy, in 1949. I escaped any responsibility for that. Kathy is saying, David, you should definitely watch the coronation. Do you know when Prince Philip passed away at nearly 100 years of age, it generally brought me to tears because my father had actually met him back in the 1960s. Wow. Everybody say hello to Chund 800 AD, who is a very serious promoter of his own Chund dynasty here in the Himalayas from 800 years before. Wow. Chund, which dynasty? Well, it must be the Chund dynasty, yes, Sam. Harish, we're going back. Harish now is going back to the same subject as last night. You will hear plenty of messages now from Harish on the subject of World War III starting soon. And so look at Harish's messages, okay? Daisy Tiger. Yeah, more viewers are coming. Oh, hi, lovely Rosie. Namaste, Rosie. It's always a great pleasure. Your late night live stream is equal to any lovely warm refuge. Warm, sweet, honey-like refuge. Lovely candle burning. You show your hands and your fingers and your jewelry. You never show your face. You retain your feminine mystery. And that's a lovely, lovely live stream, Rosie. Please, everybody, Rosie won't mind this, everybody. Rosie, correct me if I'm wrong. Just everybody, if you're a night owl on most nights between 11 p.m. and 12:30 a.m., 1 a.m., have a look at Rosie Burgundy's live stream. I think it's just called Rosie Burgundy. Am I right, Rosie? Yes or no? Rosie Burgundy live stream. That's right, Sam. Some people don't like to hear this, do they? Look at my smile. Some people hate to hear the truth that 200 or 300,000 years ago, um, modern humans, so-called wise humans, so-called wise mankind, Homo sapiens, evolved from Africa. Some people don't like to hear that, do they? Eh? They think their culture is where they came from, but there's a lot of very, very old story, isn't there, behind that, Sam? Yeah. How is it possible that my original ancestors came from Africa? Look at my pink face. Hey? Hey? Look at my green eyes. How is it possible that they came from Africa? Eh? Mumbo jumbo. Mumbo jumbo. Yeah, old disappeared languages. Mumbo jumbo. Old languages which have totally disappeared. Dozens, 200,000 or 300,000 years old languages from Africa. And some people insist their language is the oldest language on the planet. Well, it's their old, it may be the oldest language now on the planet, but not in history, you know? Jayanth Kushwaha. Hi, Jayanth. Now, I must go a bit quickly through these messages, okay? Sam, give more information about the first Homo sapiens, the so-called Homo sapiens, the so-called wise humans who evolved from Africa 300,000 years ago. Give us more information. Rosie, since you came, many more viewers have come. Thank you. I love you. Jayanth Kushwaha. Hi, Jayanth. You're turning 72. Wow, very nice. Jayanth, tell us, how are you going these days? How is your health? Are you comfortable enough? Bihari saying, hi, Red. Yeah, Red Man. Red Man. Alal Timata. Hey, Baba. Hakuna saying, today's topic is South Africa to the British. I'm confused with the British, the imposed masters of South Africa. Were the self-imposed masters of South Africa, or was it the Dutch? I don't remember. I'm not really an expert on colonial history. There are certain very, very distasteful aspects to colonial history, and I'm not that much interested in, actually. The British, the Dutch, Portuguese, Spanish, Germans, Italians, French, yeah. I see, Harish, today is Nirjala Ekadasi in India. I see. For people outside of India, they have in India the 11-day period of Ekadasi just means 11 days. They have the 11-day period every month based on when you've got the moon shining, and then the next 11 days, like a dark moon sort of period of 11 days, yeah. Good evening, Binod. Nice to see your name, Binod. Aajkal aap kahan hai? Delhi mein? Shaba. Oh, sab raji kushi haro, Pahari Adim. Sab raji kushi haro, Nintin, sab ठीक ठाक चना? Ay, gajab. Oh, tumar Jeevan Sati ki tabiyat kos haro? Shaba. Just asking how your family, Hakuna saying, hi, Captain Rosie. Wah, wah, wah. Wah. Yeah, last night for me, and you said you enjoyed it also, Rosie. A nice, very nice live stream. The nice greetings and all that. How are you? But some deeper stuff also, deeper subjects also, which everybody can get their teeth into. We can get our teeth into the deeper subjects of life. Yeah. All right, Rosie, come back soon, please. Sharmaji, please explain to Pat what Nirajala is. I've explained to her what Ikadasi is. There are two 11-day periods in each Hindu calendar month, Pat. When Ikadasi just means a period of 11 days. Firstly, when you've got moonlight, then followed by without moonlight, you see, and days in between also. What is Nirajala? Sharma, I can't explain that. Hey, Bihari, feel free to change the subject to Ashok about Mongolia, Bongolia. You might have a little joke like, how are your kids in Afghanistan, Ashok? How's the family back in Iran? How's the family back in Australia? Or change the subject a little bit. It's getting a little bit stale, Bongolia. Ashok, an essential part of this live stream. Hakuna Matata. Ashoka is my unofficial secretary. He's the audience. David's the batsman. Others are bowlers and wicket keepers. Very nice, Ashok. Yes, Vinod from Delhi. That's right. Oh, that's very nice, Harish. Today is Nirajala Ekadasi in the Hindu calendar. Most people celebrate it by having a fast to receive Vishnuji's divine grace, the supreme power. The supreme power, Vishnu, with many, many other names. Yes, Harish, with many, many other names around the world. I see Daisy Tiger from Gurugram telling Pat in Australia that on this day people serve free cold sweet milk, cold sweetened water on roads for people with glucose, yeah, as it's very hot. I see. Hakuna Ashok saying Khatam Khatam. Is that in Hindi finished, or is it another word? Hi Himani, Namaste Himani from Dwarihate Bajar. Namaste Himani, or आजकल की हुनी न द्वारिहाट bajaran. Sabraji Kushihara. Harish is saying ahim, ahim. I explore the Himalayas. Hi there, explore the Himalayas. How are you? Are you fine? I explore the Himalayas. I'm just updating my notebook. Did you give me explore? Did you give me your real name or not? I don't remember now. Radhe Radhe. Wow, wow. Jai Siaram. Jai Siaram. Indian greeting. Very common greeting. Harish, Adam and Eve. Yeah, do you believe in that one? Bihari. T-Rex, dinosaur. Pat's talking with Daisy Tiger. Daisy Tiger says people, especially in previous British colonies, people around the world, especially in ex-British colonies, are still carrying the bags of British hatred on their back. But most are not saying it from the heart. Well, that's interesting. Hi Bikram Singh, namaste. Bikram kya haal hai? Sab theek thaak hai? Namaste. आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका निमंत्रण. Wow, wow. Bihari's agreeing with something I said there. Harish is saying, what about Adam and Eve? It can be possible considering Elon Musk and Dale Stale are from South Africa. All right then. Yes, Harish, you brought the views too. Yeah, you did bring the views here. You did bring the watch hours. You did, Harish. Liked my exchange with Zara. Yes, some people liked it. That's right. Some people did like your strong exchanges with Zara. Uh, as some people didn't like. That's right. 11 views, 11 likes. Indro boy. Indro boy, namaste. What's up, Mr. Millet Biscuit? Namaste. Thanks to you. Thanks for coming, Indro boy. I'm full of millet. Every morning, every evening, I eat millet biscuits. Ragi ki biscuit. Ah, nahito kaisa rahunga. Jahunga ya. Ay, baba. Ashok's asking a very, very old question. When will some humans evolve their minds to develop good mindsets instead of being corrupted? Let me think about that, Ashok. I'll give you an answer in 5 minutes, okay? Bihari, Sam? The earliest known species classified in the human Homo genus is Homo habilis. They lived in Africa approximately 2.4 to 1.4 million years ago and are known for using primitive stone tools. Excuse me. No, I'm not bored. I still enjoy these live streams. I just had a long walk today. I'm a little tired, yeah? That's interesting, Sam. Yeah. David, HR 26. David, what's your educational qualification? You're a graduate in electronics engineering. Ah, yeah, I was a registered nurse, now retired HR. I worked sometimes in general hospitals, sometimes in acute psychiatric clinics also, yeah. We had a nice hot day today, Daisy. A medium hot, just about 29, something like that. Um, we're continuing to have off and on rain since 2.5 months, but still not monsoon. Ashok says our DNA is unique. It can't be found anywhere in this universe. When it comes to too many drama stories, oh. The story of humanity is one long drama story, isn't it? That's right, Harish. You can say 10 degrees C cooler. That's right, up here. Bihari is saying in Bhojpuri language, Hum Baraka Bagba. Hum Baraka Bagba. What's that in English? Baraka, does that mean rain or anything? Rosie. Hi, Rosie. Thanks for coming back. Daisy Tiger. Good, Harish. You have become the unofficial spokesperson of David. Ha ha ha. Wow, wow, wow. Binod. Hi there, Binod. Pahari Admi from Delhi. Oh, Binod, आजकल हरकत सूपी में उत्तराखंड का मौसम कैसा हो? सब ठीक ठाक छू हरकत में? Tumor Sunpatti. Oh, Ashok, yeah, Hakuna. Yeah, no, Sam Bihari has a very, very interesting mind. Very, very interesting individual mind and expressions, yes. I'm fine, thanks, Rosie. Namaste to you. How are you? Fine? Wow, wow, wow. Sometimes I think, Rosie, I'd like to have one day live streaming on, one day off, one day on, one day off. But I'm afraid if I did that system, then it would be 2 days off, one day on. That's a nice message from Daisy from Gurgaon. Harish, you are the most intellectual person of David's live stream. I also learned something talking with you. Very nice. Encouragement. Wah, 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 wah. Yes, Bihari Samragi is famous in Karnataka. Ragi, millet, is famous all around the world. Ah, Harish is promoting his ego, just giving a little bit of ego promotion here. Why not? If we use our ego right, it can be very good for us. If we use the ego in the right way, it can be very good for us. Harish is saying, except Zara, everyone liked it. Harish's messages. They say it is the single greatest thing they have witnessed, other than me being on this live stream, Dave. Oh, I'm sure, I'm sure. Yeah, we can meet together sometime. If not now, then in the next lifetime, yeah? Bihari saying ragi balls, millet balls are famous food in Bangalore, Karnataka. Wow, wow, wow. Bikram Singh, thanks, Bikram. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. Yeah, Rosie, even up here it's a little bit humid tonight. Possibly the monsoon effect arriving soon. Yeah, you were feeling the same, Rosie. Yes, yes. Good. Hi there, Satish from Berrinag, Uttarakhand. Namaste, Satish. Unlock Heaven. How are you? Fine? Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. HR 26. Oh, nice healthy breakfast. Nice healthy dinner. Pasta, half done eggs with a pint of beer. Oh, ah. Letty from Hawaii says, my man. Wow, wow, wow. Letty came earlier tonight. He or she is from the first viewer for us from Hawaii, off mainland USA. The first viewer from Hawaii. Now, somebody asked me a question. Somebody asked me a question. What was that question? Ah, HR 26. I had enough of school by the time I was 15. I felt that I completed my intermediate level when I was 15, but always in school, I felt that the education system was limited and that after I left school, I would learn a lot more. about real life. And that was true. I left when I was 15, yeah. I got 2 nursing diplomas in Sydney. Ah, Harish. Um, Maybe it's better that you don't reveal where people live, you know? Horace, don't mind me. Maybe it's better that you don't reveal the area where people live, especially young females, you know? Think about it, huh? Unlock heaven, Satish Berinag. Do I eat eggs? Oh, I'm a vegetarian with an open mind, and I'm not afraid to eat fresh village chicken eggs, Satish, unlock heaven. Fresh village eggs only, not the city eggs. The city eggs to me, not a pure food, not a pure food. But the free range village eggs, yeah, I love them. I love them. I like to boil them, you know, boil them. Yeah, Bihari Sam about Rosie. Now, everybody, if you don't know, if you don't know, Rosie Burgundy, she likes to be called Rosie. Oh, excuse me. Mm. Rosie Burgundy has her own live stream. You may say like 4 nights a week, more or less, done in a relaxed way, not no fixed schedule. She schedules it to manage her own well-being. And Rosie Burgundy, under that name, Rosie Burgundy has her own live stream. You can find it easily. And Rosie, can I ask you, what are your plans for tonight on that subject? She streams from currently 11 p.m. to 12:30 p.m. a.m. like that. And it's one of the very best late night live streams, one of the very best. Oh, how's that, Horace Sharma? Is that better without the cap? Eh? Is that better? That, eh? Ah, sometimes my hair's very, very long, so I use this big comb, you know? How's that? Is that better? Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Tonight, it is noticeably more humid here, sticky weather, sticky humidity. Up here at 6,000 feet in the Himalayas, it's sticky, it's humid. Nothing like down in Delhi or Muradabad or places like that, but it is it's humid up here. And possibly the main body of the monsoon is approaching now in the next few days. Maybe, maybe. Climate now is so unpredictable that nobody can predict for sure, you know. Satish, boiled eggs, I just boil them, medium boiled. Up here at 6,000 feet, you need to boil your eggs for about 8 or 10 minutes, you know. I do like them medium boiled. And the real eggs, I'll say it again, real eggs, not city eggs, oof, but real eggs from the village, when you open them up, they're yellow inside, yellow, yellow, even sometimes more than yellow, like a sort of orange color. They are real eggs, not the city eggs. The city chickens live very, very sad, little compressed, sad, restricted lives, sometimes living in their own dirt. Village eggs. If I can't get village eggs, I never touch the other eggs, you know. Actually, here in Corsania, since 8 months, I couldn't get one time fresh village eggs, so I'm feeling the effect of it. I'm not so strong as I usually am, and I'll admit, uh, prior to Corsani, I lived in two other old favourite places in Uttarakhand for July, August, September, and in the second place, for 2 months, I was eating 3 boiled eggs every morning, and I felt very good. Eggs are a complete protein food. Eggs, if you know the building blocks of protein, the building blocks of protein are called amino acids, and I believe that in eggs you have all of the amino acids present. It's a rare, rare superfood, eggs. And people who are vegetarians and don't eat eggs are missing out on a great, great superfood. But I'll say it again, not those sad, dirty, impure city eggs. I'm talking about real eggs from the village, yeah. Daisy, I can say Rosie does reveal that she lives in the capital. She lives in the capital. Satish, in the previous place, I was eating paratha with breakfast. And with each egg, I would open up the egg and 4 or 5 paratha for breakfast with milk or curd and 3 boiled eggs and bananas if available. A powerful breakfast, yeah. I've been sleeping all night. I've been fasting, and then in the morning I break my fast, breakfast, right? So with 3 of the eggs, I break them up and roll them up inside a roti, inside a paratha. I call paratha egg sandwich. Letty, David, you should do Disney characters with your voice. Yeah, some people seem to enjoy my voice, like halfway between the broad Australian accent and halfway between that and the perhaps upper class British accent, you know? Yeah, sort of halfway. Yeah, people do. And I tell you what, Letty, also in Hawaii, um, some of the world's best, highest achieved newsreaders are Australians from Al Jazeera, CNN, BBC. Yeah. Sam says that Rosie knows the YouTube algorithm well and she's still learning. It's a big area. Yeah, it is, Harish. Oh, Rosie, that makes me feel better. YouTube is pretty easy to understand. Wow. Chund again, Chund 800 AD again, promoting his background very proudly. He comes from the Chund dynasty, associated with the Katuri dynasty also, up here in Uttarakhand, in the Indian Himalayas, you know. Sam Bihari saying you're feeling cold. Phew. Well, don't complain about that. Letty says always hot in Hawaii. Off mainland USA. Wow. Horace said his news channel was about whistleblowers, people who alert people to corruption and wrong things in society, occult and influences controversies. Bihari took the comforter blanket. What's the comforter blanket? Oh, good, Rosie. You're doing the regular live tonight. That's nice. Good. Harish Sharma says they're called brown eggs. I see. Very yellow inside when they're cooked. Yellow? Yes, Bihari, eggs are expensive, especially real eggs. Brown eggs, real eggs, organic eggs, not city eggs. They are expensive, but if you can buy them, they're well worth it. Very valuable food. Because 50% of vegetarians don't eat enough protein. Yep, Sam is saying eggs are full of wholesome protein. Don't mind Sam, I was a champion speller in school, never defeated. Wholesome, WHOLESOME, same word, one word, WHOLESOME. But you can get protein from cottage cheese also, yeah. Harish, yeah, very good message from you about cottage cheese, tofu. Well, tofu definitely is soya curd. Tofu definitely is soya curd. Tofu is the food that vegetarians need most of all. If they don't like eggs, eat tofu and see the difference immediately. Soya curd. Now, Harish, I don't know that cottage cheese is the same as tofu. Cottage cheese is a very high quality cheese prepared in a certain way. I don't think that cottage cheese is the same as tofu. Tofu, soya paneer, well, I call it soya curd. HR 26, breakfast should be heavy and dinner light. Dinner light, look, since 40 years, HR, I don't eat an evening meal. I believe what you say. I know what you say is true very much. Since 40 years, I never eat an evening meal. I have a big lunch, finishing about 3:30, and a light snack about 9 o'clock. Millet biscuits, or here millet corn biscuits with coffee. Yeah, coffee helps me sleep. The stronger the coffee, the better I sleep. In another place, I can get pure milk, you know? So I have biscuits at night with millet biscuits with milk, you know? Daisy Tiger, no, I was never a drinker. Alcohol does not agree with my body, my mind, and my soul. Personally, alcohol does not join well with my body, my mind, and my soul. I don't like alcohol. When I was a young boy, Daisy, every Saturday night with a girlfriend, we used to have a little drink together, 2 rum and cokes, beer occasionally. But with beer, I used to pee too much, you know? Rum and coke, a little bit on the strong side, limit to 2. That's it. Then when I was about, and then occasionally drinking after that, just occasionally, a handful of times a year. I think the last time I drank alcohol was about 25 years ago in Sydney, Christmas night. Um, I was not working and I thought, let's have a little drink. I was on my own at the time, right? Let's have a little drink of brandy or something. And it made me feel depressed. The brandy made me feel depressed. That was the last time I touched alcohol, I think about the year 2000, something like that. Hara Sharma. On the other hand, if you eat the yolk inside, it can cause a lot of heat in the body. Ah, that's right, Harash. And when you're living in the Himalayas in winter time, you want as much heat as you can in the body. Ah. We must be flexible here, Harish. We must be flexible. Don't you agree, Harish? Where are we? How's the climate? Are we living in altitude? Is it hot season? Is it winter, you know? Hi, Kamalesh. Thanks for your nice compliment. Hi, David. You look handsome today. Again? Bihari. David looks like Tywin Lannister. Tywin. That's right. I mean, some people, they don't eat the whole egg. They think, oh, I'll only eat the white part, you know, that's the best part. But the best part's actually the yolk, you know. Um, I mean, in the hot climate, eat your breakfast early, eat your breakfast 7 o'clock, eat the yellow part of the egg. Horace is talking about the TEF if you want to read his message. Hi there, Alfred. How are you tonight? Nice to see your name again, Alfred, from Queensland in Australia, right? And hi, hey, Pat. Pat from the Gold Coast again has probably gone to sleep, Alfred. Otherwise, you could say hello to each other. Pat Pat McClenaghan from the Gold Coast, Queensland. Are you still there? HR26. Tofu basically simply is soya bean yogurt, soya bean curd, the best food on the planet for vegetarians, especially if vegetarians don't like to eat eggs. And I'm only talking about real eggs, village eggs, not those sad, horrible, impure city eggs. But if they don't like to eat real eggs, village eggs, then eat tofu. Oh, it's available in any city. Any city you can get it, surely. Oh, Harish, David, you were a nurse. You should know how much protein is required for a 185 centimeter guy, 85 kg weight. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. I forget, Harish, I forget. Daisy, you could 100% sure get tofu in Gurgaon. 100%. I've suggested to two viewers on this live stream who said they were lacking energy and don't like eggs, vegetarians, and I suggested tofu to them, and within 3 or 4 days they said They felt different people. They had much more power. And tofu also, I think if you get the original culture, the bacterial culture, you can prepare tofu yourself in your home. Your master chef there could cook it beautifully for you. Myself, when I'm eating tofu occasionally, like when I'm in Kathmandu, um, I like tofu cooked with light spices and garlic. I must have a medium amount of garlic in tofu. Tofu, you can eat this much tofu, but whole soya beans may upset your digestion if you eat too much. Bihari, no, I never had a chance to eat ostrich eggs. Never. How about yourself? Thanks, Alfred, for coming back there. Yes, Harish, soya curd is the best for vegans. Vegans, those people who eat. For me, a vegan diet, now some people are confused, vegan and vegetarian, but it's very easy to understand. Vegetarian means you just don't eat meat products. You don't eat meat products, including fish. Fish is meat, isn't it? But vegans, for some personal reasons, don't eat dairy products. Some people are allergic to dairy products, and that's very unfortunate. So some vegans are vegetarians and don't eat dairy products. I mean, myself, I can't live without dairy products. It's impossible. So vegans are vegetarians who don't eat dairy products. For me, I tried the vegan diet many years ago, 2 times, and because of my girlfriend, and she used to say, I used to say to her, all right, let's have another vegan half starvation meal. I used to call it the vegan half starvation meal. Sam Bihari says nowadays paneer is a duplicate in the Indian market. Too much demand, is there? Alfred, Bundaberg and Coke? Oh, well, whatever you like. Daisy, haha, David. Sometimes I know your answer, but I ask for fun. That's all right. We can have some fun now, Daisy. Sam Bihari said you left consuming alcohol. Very, very wise. Very, very wise. Very wise, Sam. Well done. You stopped drinking alcohol. You are a true hero. You are a true hero. Ah. Jagu, hello, smart boy. How are you, Jagu? Nice to see you, Jagu 6666. How are you? Fine? Thanks for coming back. I think your second or third time on this live stream, is it? Hakuna Ashok says, guys, we should find all Indian live streams, note when they start, identify their peak hours. If we figure this out, we can attract more audiences and decide what niches to focus on. Yeah, and it depends on other factors too, Ashok, doesn't it, as you know? When are you feeling at your best to do live stream? When are your energy levels the highest? When are you getting most viewers? When are you free to do live stream? My answer to this in recent weeks, I found out definitely for me, 6 to 9:30, that's it. After 10 o'clock, the numbers start to drop off, you know. 6 to 9:30, Ashok. If I can get between 6 to 9:30 or 6 to 10, if I can get 15 plus hours of watch hours, I'm more than happy. Sometimes I get 20, 22 watch hours. Sometimes I get 5 or 6, 12, 15. 15 is good. Nitin Kumar. Hi, Nitin Kumar. I remember your name from before on our live stream, but maybe it's another Nitin Kumar. You're a new subscriber. That's nice. My country's name is England, born in 1949. Born in England, lived in Australia a long time. And Nitin, I call myself Pahadi David, Mountain David, because half of my lifetime in total I've lived in the Himalayas. Thanks for subscribing. No, Sam, I never tried any time ostrich eggs. They were very expensive, I remember. Oh, hi, Pat. Hey, Pat. Introduction to Alfred de Souza from Cairns, Queensland. He's been coming for 2 or 3 months now. And Alfred de Souza from Cairns, Queensland. This is Patricia. She's my previous workmate from 50 years before. We worked together in the same hospital in Sydney 50 years before. Then we lost contact. And then last year, Alfred, Patricia looking through Facebook and she saw my name. Yeah, a lot of seafood in Australia, Harish. I mean, fresh fish grown in pure water is one thing. Yeah, fish which lives in pure water is one product. Wow, wow, wow. Do you call fresh farm fish or something? But the fish which comes from oceans and rivers, that is another product altogether. Fish which comes from heavily polluted oceans, rivers, that's another product altogether. And because of that, I stopped eating fish, I think, about when I was about 35. Yeah. And I never trusted that, oh, this product was from fish living in pure water. I never trusted that. It's very easy to cheat the public, you know. So unfortunately, I mean, I realized when I was 35 that the oceans and rivers around the world were dumping grounds for all sorts of pollution. If you're eating at the moment, turn the sound down for 3 minutes, yeah? I realized when I was 35 that the rivers and oceans around the world were dumping grounds for every type of pollution, including the unmentionable pollution, right? And let's be honest, in South Asia here, it's still a common custom for Hindus to have cremated bodies. They have cremations of their bodies, and sometimes when the body is burnt alongside of the river, not enough wood to burn the body. So part of that dead body, right? And but of course, many people now are using electric crematoriums. Very wise, you know. And of course, old nuclear waste. Oof. Okay, you can turn your volume back on now if you're eating, okay? Harish is promoting his astrology message here again about Astro Arun and Pandit Ji. Yes, yes. Daisy, Chinese people eat fertilized eggs with embryo in it. David, would you recommend that? I would feel strange about that with the embryo in it. Looking at the face and the body of the embryo, no, I would feel strange. Harish, Daisy, our system is much better in this regard. The USA is following us on being vegetarian. Yeah. Harish, girls tend to be vegans. I see. Lactose intolerant guys. I see. Harish, because of the Yuga change. Different time era. And being vegan, just sad people in the USA know more than us Indians. Harish, David is still to tell us about Desi Tiger. Harish, too personal that message, too personal, man. Harish Sharma, I removed that message. That's not true. Why do you say that? About the child, girlfriend has custody. That's total lie. Harish, I made that message, okay? Wow. Bihari, have you ever encountered a tiger in the Himalayas? No, not yet. I sometimes, well, especially, yeah, I do sometimes even now, especially in Nepal, live in a fairly remote area, a lot of forests there, and we do have occasionally tigers, but more often leopards roaming around after dark, but they don't like to show their faces in front of humans, you know? Um, the ratio, Sam, in around Asia, the ratio for um, tigers to leopards is if you have one, I'm just resting my eyes, right? If you have one tiger, you have about 8 or 9 leopards ratio. Yeah. I have lived in the past well above the nearest village for months on end with a companion in the past especially. Walked around there in the daytime knowing that there might be the occasional bear, occasional tiger, or more often leopards there. Oh, yeah. They usually keep quiet, they don't show their faces. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you a true story also in a couple of minutes, Sam. One place I lived here in, right at the foot of the Himalayas there. I lived up there many times at 10,000 feet just with a companion for several months on end in a little hut there. We had our own separate rooms there. He used to cook for me, and in the daytime when the weather was not very bad, this was until 2006. The daytime I loved to walk around on my own, but you need to have some protection. Oh yeah, because in the wild forest there, where not many humans are walking around, the wild animals feel more comfortable, you know. And what I used to do, I used to carry I don't know the Hindi word, but it's like a long handle with an iron like that, an iron on the end, you know, used for cutting grass and stuff like that. Yeah, we call in English scythe. I used to carry that over one shoulder, and in the other, in one pocket, I used to carry a lighter, not matches, but a lighter in the right pocket because I'm right-handed, and in the left pocket, in the bag, open plastic bag, I used to carry these big 5 rupee big firecrackers, you know, pataka. Yeah, I never had to use them. I was never in danger from an animal, but every hour or two, sitting there on my own with my food and that, you know, in a little cave, I used to every hour or two. So you need to make noise when these animals may be nearby. If you make a regular noise, a loud noise, it alerts that possible tiger, possible leopard, or possible bear in the Himalayas. It alerts them that there's a human nearby. And when they hear that big pataka, big firecracker going off, it makes a lot of noise. And they understand, these animals, oh, well, that's a loud noise. That's bigger than I am. I'm getting out of here. That's what the local people say. That's their language. So every hour or two, to feel comfortable, I used to let off a big, big firecracker. I just take it out of the pocket in the left hand, open up the wick, you know, the little on there, and with the right hand just light it up away from the face and just up into the air. And it made a lot of noise, a 5 rupee pataka firecracker. And I always have my scythe nearby, well sharpened, long handle with a curved piece on the end there. And I felt comfortable like that. You don't walk around in these forests on your own without some protection. The easy way too these days is just to get some spray, you know, like hot chili spray or mace spray, M-A-C-E, mace spray. And if you're in danger from an animal, you just hold it well away from your face, directly in the face of that animal. If they're threatening you, you know. Lastly, Sam, now I'm going to answer your texts, okay? I'm going to answer your texts. Um, um, One time only did I see a bear, tiger, or leopard. It was in Daman, where I'm going in a few days. My old home in Nepal, 8,000 feet. Daman, Nepal, near Kathmandu, on the back road going to Bihar state. And some years ago, I was living in the Sherpa house, the original Sherpa house, before it was destroyed by an earthquake. And about 1:30 in the morning on a clear night, a full moon night, we're right along the main road, but at night it's very quiet. And I went out for a pee, came back on the balcony, and I looked, and just coming from the side there, the right side, along the motor road, walking along as if it owned the motor road, as if it owned the road, was a black leopard, a black leopard, a black panther. Leopard and panthers are exactly the same animal. The only difference is that about 11% of leopards are black, totally black coat, but inside the same as a leopard, you know. It had this strange yellow lights coming from its eyes. Anyhow, it's walking along and I saw it for 1 minute, and it looked up at me and looked at me for 10 seconds, and I had an incredibly strange sensation. This very powerful animal was looking directly at me. And the next morning I'm thinking, when the leopard looked at my human face for 10 seconds, did it have the strange, incredible, creepy feeling? When the leopard looked at my human face, did it have a strange feeling that the leopard was looking at a very powerful animal? Ah, potentially very powerful. If I had a gun, I could kill that leopard, yeah? Mm. So, and 3 or 4 times, I just looked at the leopard for 1 minute. It walked from right to left. And 3 or 4 times it made this noise like a like that. The next morning, yeah, the next morning, I asked the forest ranger, why was the leopard going like that? And it said, probably a female, a pregnant female, a little bit short of breath from the weight of the leopard cubs inside its body, you know? Incredible experience. Now, 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 I have many messages to us. So I'll go more quickly, okay? Harish says he has encountered snakes and dogs and cats. Yeah. Bihari, have I heard of ghost stories in the Himalayas? Look, my mind's open on ghosts. I'll talk about that later if you like, if you ask me. But sometimes ghost stories are simple around the world. Sometimes ghost stories are simple, very, very clever. Local propaganda stories where local people think, well, our tourist industry is very, very quiet at the moment. Our tourist industry is very quiet in this area. Let's send a story to the local news channel that there's a ghost around. That will attract the tourist, and it does. Eh? Sam comes about 11, yeah. Rosie comes about 11. Hi, Rosie. That's right, Bihari. Mace spray. Do you know where mace comes from? The original mace spray came from the outside coating of the what's the English name? I can't remember the English name. In Hindi, Jayfal. Nutmeg. Very tasty spice, yeah. Nutmeg's very tasty in coffee. Oh, anyhow, in my knowledge, the original mace spray, the original organic one, is made from nutmeg. Nutmeg, the spray from the oil, you know? Nutmeg means in Hindi, I think, Jayfal. And the outside coating of the nutmeg, the Jayfal, is it called Jayvitri? Jayvitri? Jayvitri. That's where they make it from. Used by soldiers, police, girls. That's right. Okay, good night, Pat. You did connect with Alfred there. That's all right. That's okay. Have a nice sleep, Pat. And thanks for coming, yeah? Thanks, Rosie. Thanks for your great encouragement as usual. And enjoy your stream tonight, okay? No, Rosie, it wasn't scary, the Black Leopard, the Black Panther story, because I felt safe. It would have taken 10 seconds for it to reach me. It was about, at its closest, the leopard was about 15 meters from me at its closest. It needed to jump a 5-foot fence, and then it needed to jump up to second or third level. My door was open, don't worry, it was open. That's right, Daisy. When we are scared, that's right, if you meet a wild animal like a big cat or a bear or something in the forest there, you don't have protection. You must not. You try to control your fear, because fear releases stress hormones, fear hormones, which these dangerous animals can smell. That's right, even dogs. Daisy, look, my mind is open about ghosts. My mind is wide open. Briefly, Daisy, my idea is that a ghost usually happens when a person has a sudden, unexpected death, a sudden, unexpected death, and just didn't have any knowledge that they were going to die, a sudden, unexpected death. They just weren't prepared for it, obviously, not prepared on all levels, not prepared. And so when you're not prepared to die, you won't be prepared, your soul or spirit isn't prepared to leave this planet in the normal way. So you hang around, you stay around on the earth. You hang around in your home with friends' places. You hang around and you don't want to leave because it was a sudden, unexpected death. You weren't prepared. That's my feeling about it. But ghost stories also make really good tourist attractions. Oh, yeah, the haunted house. On the same level, the Yeti, you know, thousands of tourists do come to the Himalayas every year hoping to see the Yeti. But of course, they'll never see the Yeti. That's just nonsense, you know. Life with Nikki. Hi, Life with Nikki. How are you, Nikki? Nice to have your name on my screen. Is it your first time, Nikki, on our live stream? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming. And please, everybody, read the pinned message on the bottom of your screen. My background, born in England in 1949, after the cunning British left India. I live here in the Indian Himalayas, and born in England, lived in Australia, and coming and going. I've spent half of my lifetime in total in the Himalayas. That's why I call myself Pahadi David, or Mountain David. Yeah, Harish, my mind is wide open about ghosts, wide open, wide open. But at the same time, there have been many times around the world hocus pocus, bakwas, nonsense stories that the house is haunted and blah, 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 just to attract the tourist, you know. Sam Bihari, 3 days ago you really felt something strong while passing from the graveyard road. Well, Sam, it was a graveyard road. A graveyard road. Of course, you would feel something strange passing past a graveyard. That's natural. All right, Daisy, tell us about the Prate or Pishash ghost. Prate. Prate doesn't mean dark or black, does it? Bihari Sam says, you believe the soul doesn't have sense. You believe that the soul doesn't have sense? Wow, that's interesting. Ah, yes, Harish. Wow. Just excuse me for 4 minutes. I'm just going to see a man about a dog, okay? I've just got something to do with about a dog. I'll be back very, very soon, okay? Very soon. Uh-huh. 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 Ah, just coming back now. Oh, just coming back now. I'm definitely not. I'm definitely not too I know when I'm being, well, you know, I made a thing quite miffed about that the other day about, I think something about the be alright. They're just getting back at me and they're sending a message. David, you can't rely on us anymore. Ah. 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 Life with Nikki. Thanks for coming, Live with Nikki. And please, everybody, I will answer your message now. Okay? I will answer your message now. Yeah, I think too, my mind is open about ghosts. My mind is open about ghosts. And another thing, let's be honest. Sometimes we have fears and anxieties in our minds. Fears and anxieties, insecurities. That's common, isn't it? And these can sometimes translate into dreams. Even these fears, anxieties, insecurities are present in the daytime too, and they may jump into the front of your mind. Huh? Let people believe what they want to believe. Let people believe what they want to believe. And let people know what they want to know. Let people know what they want to know. Belief is one level, but knowledge is a higher level. This is belief. It's easy to believe in anything, isn't it? This is belief, but the higher level is called knowing about it. That's right. They're different aspects, different aspects. You can read Daisy Tiger's message there about the ghost sitting on his chest with naked eyes. But if he tells you, you won't believe it. Now, here we are, here we are. Harish again, a little bit of a promotion of his ego. Harish is promoting his ego a little bit, but if we use our ego in the right way, it can help us. If we use our ego in the right way, if we can control our ego, it can be fun also. It doesn't harm other people. Another message from Daisy Tiger about ghosts. Hi, Nikki. Nikki's coming back again. Thanks, Nikki. Listen, everybody, anybody. If you are coming, I'm just resting my eyes, right? If you are coming onto this live stream to improve your English, that's very nice. And if you are improving your English, any time on this stream, you can send me a message if you have any problems in English language on grammar, spelling, syntax, pronunciation, anything at all. Ask me and I'll answer your question, okay? Thanks, Life with Nikki. It's a very relaxed channel, very relaxed, very quiet. I never shout. I never shout. Some of these South Asian news channels, they got 6 or 9 faces from different places, yeah? They're, they're so-called news commentators. They're so-called influencers. Um, they're so-called experts in social media. And the average South Asian news channel, it's like a shouting match. They're all shouting at each other, presenting their own points of view. They're all shouting at each other. They're all barking at each other like this. Row, 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 barking. Yeah, humans can bark. Oof. I know some humans who bark very, very well. When they're talking, it sounds just like they're barking. Oof. It's not a nice sound. And but this channel, it's very quiet, it's very relaxed, and also, Nikki, we talk on all subjects. Just excuse me if I rest my eyes from the screen. Yeah, we um, we talk on all subjects without fear. Without fear, we talk about anything, but we never want to attack another person, and we never want to insult anybody. So that's it. That's it. The other thing, when you're watching my live channel, if you enjoy it, please tell other people in your social circle about this almost unknown live stream. Okay. Daisy Tiger is asking, what is politely blamed harshly? What is politely blamed harshly? That's a good question. Think about that one. Life with Nikki. We can support you. Do you have your own channel, do you? Yeah, that's interesting, Harish. Listen to this message. It happens in dream state. Have you ever felt frozen while seeing a ghost? I mean, it was like you couldn't move an inch. That's right, Daisy. Everything is not to be told to everyone. That's right. Ah, David, you thought you would find it hilarious when you said that. I see. You're a very humble guy. No, I know that. I know that. We can have a little bit of fun also, We can have a little bit of fun with each other. Yeah. Nikki and Sam Bihari are having a little nice discussion there together. Well, it's a little bit warmer tonight, a little bit humid up here, but up here at 6,000 feet in the Himalayas, we never have much humidity. The humidity up here will be in summertime from, if you're in a place in summertime, say 4,000 feet or below, then you start to feel humidity. Ah. Oh, you Indians know this song very well, don't you? Hey, listen to this one, Sunoge. Yeah, it's an old Indian song. It just means like we will succeed, you know? We will be successful, like that. Yeah. Oh. Ah, thanks, Harish. Fresh from the Debbie Dutt Library of Tunes. It's the easiest instrument to play, the harmonica. It's the easiest instrument, believe me. Well, it's getting a bit quiet now. I suppose people are cooking their dinner. Oh, excuse me. So, Daisy, what is politely blamed harshly? Oh, you have a guitar, Horace. That's nice. Well. C mate. C mate. Nikki, her channel is authentic. Channel started February 2026. Good. C mate, phone number verified. Good. Wow. Ah. Yeah, sometimes the screen a bit too strong on the eyes, isn't it? Oh. Thinking about supper now. Oh, that's an idea too. Oh, Daisy, your message before about your message before Daisy China, Daisy, Daisy China, Daisy Tiger. Oh, I'm getting a bit tired here, aren't I? Daisy Tiger now. Daisy, what did you mean there about 10 minutes ago about what is politely blamed harshly? Oh. Harish says about that, he says, polite but harsh awakening. Yes, yes, I get that. Who is this? Say. Sudana. Sudana? I can't read that. Oh. Sudana Harashing or something, is it? Sudanshu Singh. Hi, Sudanshu. Namaste to you with both hands. How are you, Sudanshu? Thanks for coming back after a long time. And hi, Harish. Harish is saying, Arta Maggie, David. Arta Maggie. Hi, Danish. Salam. Namaste to you. Bihari Sam is, where's my Madam Shaira? Oh, she's in Iran now, man. She's in Iran. She'll never come back. He's preparing himself for the Last Supper. Daisy Tiger. David, I'm here with a hidden agenda. Ooh. I've been assigned a task by Delta One. Wah, wah, wah. Wah. Well, it's going quiet, isn't it? We need a bit of extra entertainment at the moment. Hey? Bihari Sam is saying, you're suffering from your childhood. Oh, you are not alone, Sam. You are not alone suffering from your childhood. Tell us about it, Sam. Tell us about it. What's on your mind? What's in your heart? We talk on all subjects on this live stream. Wow. Oh. Horace says no pain, no gain. Does anybody know what a supper is? Yeah, supper is something that you sup on. To sup, to eat and drink, especially in the evening time, as I understand. All right, now look, it's getting very quiet here, very quiet, very, very quiet now. Let's finish the live stream in just 5 minutes, okay? Let's finish the live stream at 9 o'clock, okay? It's getting quiet. It's not so interesting now. Can you send me your last messages now, and we'll cut the live stream in just 10 minutes at 9 o'clock, okay? This is the famous millet biscuit. Okay, this is the famous millet biscuit, eh? Wow, wow, wow. Full of good things. There's no poison there. There's no poison in these biscuits. Either. Just maybe 10% gehunki atta, wheat flour, original wheat flour, yeah? And very, very tasty with light snack, like with coffee. Coffee and millet, coffee and ragi together are very, very tasty. Just like a successful marriage, you know? Up here I can get for 300 grams, 80 rupees. The same bakery also makes these corn biscuits. Corn biscuits. One is plain corn, and this is a corn biscuit with a light namkin on it, you know? Perhaps this is some small, like a cumin, jeera, light namkin wala. Also tasty. The third one is this one, plain one. This is the plain one, corn one. This is corn with namkin on. Very tasty with coffee, very tasty. Okay. Can you send your last messages now? We'll finish in about 5 minutes. Okay. It's getting very quiet now. I see, Sam, you're feeling heavy and sleepy. All right, have a nice rest. All right then, thanks everybody for coming tonight again on Pahadi David's live stream. Namaste to you, thanks for coming, and see you again Friday night and Saturday night, the same time, 6 to 9:30 or 6 to 9. And then when I reach Nepal, I hope to start live streaming again on Thursday, July 2nd. Thanks for coming, everybody. I love you very much. Thank you. And have a nice evening. Okay, namaste. Thank you. Shabash. Firmilenge, huh? Shabash. Wow, wow, wow.